In central Poland, a project of unprecedented scale is taking shape. The Solidarity Transport Hub, known locally as CPK. This mega project is not just another airport, but an ambitious attempt to redesign how Poland connects with Europe and the wider world. Spanning 360 square kilometers, an area larger than Manhattan, the hub combines aviation, rail, and road in one seamless network. At its core will stand a futuristic terminal covering 450,000 square meters and 2 parallel runways, each 4 kilometers long, capable of handling the largest aircraft on Earth. By its planned opening in 2032, CPK is expected to serve 40 million passengers a year, with long-term ambitions to grow to 100 million. If achieved, it would rival or even surpass the busiest airports in Europe. But as breathtaking as the vision may be, the challenges of building something on this scale are just as formidable. A vision rooted in history. The dream of a central transport hub in Poland dates back to the 1970s, when officials first floated the idea of creating a major airport that could anchor the country's growing role in international travel. For decades, Warsaw's Chopin Airport shouldered most of the nation's air traffic, but it was clear the facility could not keep up with future demand. Hemmed in by its urban location, restricted by noise regulations, and with no space to expand, Chopin Airport simply lacked the capacity to grow. In 2017, the Polish government finally decided to act, formally launching the Solidarity Transport Hub project. The goal was not just to build another airport, but to create a multi-layered transport ecosystem. By integrating aviation, high-speed rail, and modern highways, the plan aimed to put Poland at the center of European connectivity, allowing people and goods to move quickly across the continent through a single strategically placed hub, the beating heart of the project. At the center of CPK will be Warsaw Solidarity Airport, designed by Foster Plus Partners in collaboration with Bureau Happold. The scale is almost unimaginable. The terminal alone will cover an area comparable to 10 times Krakow's main market square, making it one of the largest in Europe. Inside, passenger flow has been meticulously planned across multiple levels to separate arrivals from departures and avoid congestion. At launch, the airport will open with around 140 check-in desks and space to add more as demand grows. The runways will also be a defining feature. 2 parallel strips, each 4 kilometers long and 45 meters wide, will allow planes to take off and land simultaneously, significantly boosting efficiency. Designed to accommodate everything from regional jets to the Airbus A380, the layout anticipates the airport's eventual expansion to 4 runways. Overseeing this operation will be a towering 105-meter air traffic control tower designed by JSK Architectsy, providing controllers with a commanding view of the airfield. What makes the project even more ambitious is its environmental commitment. From the beginning, the airport has been planned as net zero ready, with a strong focus on renewable energy and low-carbon construction. Extensive surveys of surrounding areas have been carried out to minimize disruption to local ecosystems, reflecting a growing global demand for sustainable infrastructure. Designed for efficiency, CPK has been engineered for efficiency on every level. The modular design of the terminal means it can expand in stages without interrupting existing operations, ensuring that growth will not lead to chaos. The airport will also launch with between 50 and 68 contact stands, many of which are designed as flexible positions capable of serving either 2 smaller aircraft or 1 large wide-body jet. This adaptability is a major step up from Warsaw's current airport, which can only handle a fraction of that number. Behind the scenes, a modern baggage system will use more than 11 kilometers of conveyor belts to sort and deliver luggage at record speed. Meanwhile, the apron layout has been designed to allow planes to maneuver in and out of gates with minimal delays. To stay ahead of technological changes, CPK is investing in research centers focused on artificial intelligence, data-driven traffic management, and remote tower technology. Rail at the core of the plan? While the airport may be the showpiece, the real genius of CPK lies in its integration with a nationwide high-speed rail network. The plan calls for 1,600 kilometers of new track to be built to European standards. Trains will eventually reach speeds of 350 kilometers per hour, though they will initially run at 250. This network will make travel times across the country dramatically shorter. A journey from Warsaw Central Station to the airport will take only 20 minutes, while the trip to Łódź will be cut to 40 minutes. Even longer routes, such as Warsaw to Wrocław or Poznań, will be reduced to under 2 hours. Perhaps the most striking element of this system is the Łódź Tunnel, a 4.6-kilometer passage running as deep as 35 meters beneath the city. At 14 meters wide, it will be the largest tunnel of its kind in Poland, built using giant tunnel boring machines. Construction is set to begin in 2026, and when complete, it will serve as a vital link in the Y-shaped high-speed corridor connecting Warsaw, Łódź, Wrocław, and Poznań, roads, and a new airport city. To complete the multimodal vision, around 90 kilometers of new roads will be constructed to connect CPK directly to Poland's existing highway system, including the A2 motorway. But the hub is not just about moving people quickly, it also includes plans for an entire airport city, a new district of hotels, office buildings, logistics centers, and public spaces. The aim is to create a thriving economic zone that will attract investment and generate thousands of jobs, turning the hub into much more than just a transit point. Immense challenges. The sheer scale of CPK inevitably brings challenges. Chief among them is land acquisition. The project requires more than 3,000 hectares, much of it occupied by villages. Thousands of residents face displacement, and while some welcome the investment, many others resist the idea of losing their homes. To ease tensions, CPK has introduced a voluntary buyout scheme offering 20% above market value for land and 40% above market value for buildings. By mid-2025, more than half the land required for the first phase had already been secured under this program, helping avoid forced expropriations. Then there is the question of cost. With a price tag estimated at over 131 billion zloty, or about $31 billion, critics argue the project risks becoming an expensive white elephant. Funding will come from a combination of government resources, EU grants, bank loans, and corporate bonds. Political uncertainty has also loomed large. A new government, elected in late 2023, initially signaled a review of the project, raising fears it might be scaled back or scrapped. Yet by mid-2025, official statements reaffirmed Poland's commitment, albeit with a phased approach to spread costs and reduce risks. Where things stand now? As of mid-2025, CPK remains in the pre-construction phase. Land clearing and early preparation works are already underway, with major construction set to begin in 2026. The first phase, including the airport and the crucial Warsaw-Łódź high-speed rail connection, is scheduled to open by the end of 2032. If successful, it will mark the beginning of a transport revolution for Poland, reshaping how the country links with Europe and the world. Can Poland deliver on the dream? The Solidarity Transport Hub is more than an infrastructure project. It is a bold declaration of intent that Poland, once on the margins of Europe's transport network, is ready to become a central crossroads. Advocates see it as a once-in-a-generation opportunity, a project that could transform the country's economy and global standing. Detractors warn of spiraling costs, community upheaval, and uncertain demand in a shifting travel market. Yet, the sheer ambition of the hub cannot be denied. If completed as planned, CPK will be more than just an airport. It will be a new city, a new gateway, and a symbol of Poland's aspirations for the 21st century. Whether it becomes Europe's new super airport or a cautionary tale of overreach remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the world is watching as Poland places its bets on the future of transport. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into Poland's ambitious plan to build Europe's next super airport, let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe the Solidarity Transport Hub will reshape the future of travel? Or is it a dream too big to pull off? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it fascinating, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about the world's most daring engineering and infrastructure projects. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.